Hello, and welcome back to the Dai Base. Today we have another package from Japan, courtesy of Buyee, with some new additions to the broken lot that I'm excited to get into. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now with the treasure fully exposed, we can see it's definitely not packaged amazingly. There's some broken pieces going around and even a little rubber foot here that came off of one of the consoles, but I digress. We'll just start out going one by one. Starting off, we have a GameCube. Or at least 95% of a GameCube, since we're missing the nameplate on this one, so hopefully it doesn't have an identity crisis. From the seller image, this is definitely the worst of the bunch, and we have some rustling going on inside here. Definitely some broken pieces about, and even a stray one trying to take me out there. Well, at least that was the only escapee, I believe, outside of this one just watching on the side here like a weirdo. Now, they can be together over the— oh. Okay. I see we found the origin point here, as that's just completely cracked. Even the front here is inspired with that chipped edge. Alongside the miscoloration with the yellowing and all, it'll definitely need a new shell. But getting a look at the undercarriage, we have the model number, DOL001. This is what the majority of GameCubes are, outside of a Brazilian release and a later revision of the DOL, which has a 101 instead of a 001. Aside from that though, the high-speed port cover is missing, but we have the other two, so that's a plus at least. We can set that aside and move on to, shockingly, another GameCube. This one is in a better condition, but much more visibly dirty. So I have made the executive decision to put on some gloves. It's not like egregiously dirty, but you can see the grime staining. At least under the lid it's not too bad, you know, aside from this little dust bunny. But it can stay in its little burrow for now. Internally it looks to be similarly dusted, but at least we have all three ports on the bottom here. Oh, well, another bit of rattling on this one as well. Nothing externally that seems broken, so we'll have to see what's inside later. I highly doubt there's anything connected here, but might as well get a look underneath. It's empty to be expected. Let's see with the high-speed port here. Yeah, same thing, but you never know. We'll slide this back here as we go on to the next one. I've been eyeing this silver one, so we'll take a look at it next. The top is pretty scuffed there, but yikes. I don't know if it shows that well on camera, but the other is pale in comparison. You can even see with the memory card port here how it's supposed to look. Well, aside from that though, nothing too interesting in the disc compartment. Looking at this side here, it's the cleanest so far internally, so I guess we'll take that. Aside from this broken piece from one of the other GameCubes, that is. Seems the high-speed ports are the most likely to be missing in my current expertise opinion. But flipping it back over, and shocker, we have more rattling. And also I noticed some wear on the edge here, so that'll most likely get a reshelled too. But finally, we have the last of the GameCubes. And luckily, we saved the best for last apparently, because this one looks pretty darn pristine. As you can see, this is what the other two are supposed to look like. We got a Cinderella and the Two Ugly Stepsisters situation here, but that's fine. It's only external. It'll definitely still need to clean, but this could honestly just be a resell, which would be really nice. Taking a peek inside, I can't see any dust buildup, and even on the bottom, it's got all the port covers. Well, I guess I spoke too soon with some of the paint scratched down here, but honestly, that's not that bad overall. Giving a good shake to make sure there's nothing internally banging about, but no, this one's good. Now, these four came in a bundle. I got them for about $75, so like 18, 36, 54, 72, so like 18 and some change. I'm pretty happy with that. Speaking of happy, I very much enjoyed going down memory lane with the PS2, so I wanted to get some more. Luckily, I found this bundle of 3, and here we are. I don't know if you can really see here, but the bubble wrap is a little grimy on the inside there. But it is what it is, I suppose. We'll start with this silver one since it's on top. This is a— ooh. Jeez. Okay, yeah, I don't remember that in the images. But aside from that, this is a slim model, as you can see. Nothing much going on with the disk drive or the backside here either. Here I have a fat PS2 from the previous bundle I got for comparison. So it's quite a bit smaller, way thinner, but it's cool to see how it evolved. It's definitely roughed up with scratches, and hey, at least the factory seal is still there. Gives me some confidence that there hasn't been many people in it previously. We see the model number here being a 75,000, and that's about all she wrote for that. So we'll go ahead on to the next one. This one here is more of the classic black version. It's similarly scuffed up and dirty, but not the end of the world. Nothing crazy on the back here as well, and onto the bottom we have a 90,000 model. Interestingly, the last digit here acts as the region code, with 0 being Japan, 1 being the US release, and so on. But back to the console, we also have the factory seal still intact, so another plus there. Finally, on to the last console of the day is this white PS2. I don't know if it's the dirtiest or the white just shows the most, but this one is certainly owning it. The top isn't as bad, but oh, we love getting a free game. It's not really set in there well, but let's see. Obviously some kind of baseball game given the picture. Power Portal. Hey, if you're a Power Portal stan, let me know. On the back here, there's a few scratches, but I think it's workable. I'll have to check on that later, but let's give this one its time to shine. But it'll be nice getting this one back in good condition. Ooh, I stand corrected. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy, but definitely broken there. We'll worry about that later, but checking here, it is also a 75,000 model, and that's a 3 for 3 on factory seals. Getting a shake here, yeah, there's definitely some more pieces from that broken bit there. But hey, getting the game is a nice bit to equal things out, but that's the lot. I got the 3 PS2s here for $35, and the shipping was about $66, so that comes to roughly $176 or so. Dividing that by 7 consoles, that comes out to generally $25 per console.
Mathematical!
Obviously the math isn't accounting for the value of the different consoles, but it gives a good baseline at least. This lot here was much smaller than the previous package. However, this is only the first half, as I have another coming in the near future. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. This is DieFixer, shutting down.